All right, all right. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so for this bonus general message, I always start these out with something real that happened, usually pertaining to my doggy, some anecdote, and we see if that sets the tone for anything. And oh my gosh, Aries loves his especially his evening walks. Although once in a while he's like, I'm hot, I'm tired, forget it. But otherwise, he will come running at me, and he tucks his little head and gets ready to slide on his little harness. It's hilarious to me that he'll put it on almost himself. If I just am like, I was absentmindedly talking, I was holding it out, and I feel his little nose nudge my arm to like help me hold it better so he can slide his head up into his harness. And it was just so cute. He was so ready for his nighttime walk. He just loves it. So let's go ahead and see if that, someone is they're ready. And well, we have ducks in a row, so someone was definitely ready for something. That's, I don't know if it's to go on a walk, but putting their ducks in a row is literally about organizing things, making sure that everything is lined up. And Aries certainly did line up his little harness so he could slide it on. I'm not sure in what avenue of somebody's life. Let's stick with this deck. Let's get one more. By the way, that was card 33. So this feels like maybe a nice, like momentous message. We've got Blessing in Disguise, card 40. So it's actually that things are getting aligned on behalf of a character. And it's not that they necessarily are making this happen. It's that the universe is conspiring, perhaps. This could be about divine timing. This could be the things that are about to fall into place. It's maybe at first it's going to be like, oh, crap, okay, so that didn't go as planned, only to discover, 2 days later that, thank God that didn't happen, because I was about to purchase something, and then that purchase fell through, and then it turns out it's a good thing I didn't, because somebody gifted me exactly the item that I was about to spend $200 on, and thank you so much. Sometimes there's things that appear at first like, crap, that didn't work out, when in fact it worked out beautifully. Everything was aligned for this to happen. Even the fact that we've got kind of like a steampunk looking thing here. We've got the comedy tragedy mask. I almost feel like we're talking about someone was putting on a good face, and it turns out that it wasn't really a good deal after all, or whomever we were thinking it was going to be exciting to work with or talk to, and something falls apart. We find out later on it's just as well, because someone wasn't really showing us the real them. So it's just as well that, say this is like, oh, I thought I was going to be able to hire somebody to do a particular job. They seemed so awesome, and then something happens and they're not available, or we don't have the money to actually put that together at that point in time. And then it turns out it's a really good thing that we weren't able to hire that person, because then we talk to somebody who goes, oh my God, wait a second, so and so, oh no, do not do business with them. Let me tell you what happened to me. Let me talk to my friend and let them tell you what happened to them. Like, there's so many negative reviews, negative feedback on this. It's a darn good thing you kept that money in your pocket and didn't get a chance to schedule with, whomever that person was that was going to offer a service. That's like a negative way to interpret this, but it does look like, again, a blessing in disguise is something looked really good that maybe wasn't, because we don't like seeing the masks so much, right? So everything is aligned to reveal something to a character, and it's working out in their benefit, but it's because something is delayed or cannot happen. And it's a darn good thing, because I do feel like this was an interpersonal exchange that was prevented from happening, but it's really good because somebody was not who they seemed to be. There was some kind of falseness here that, tell me about that falseness. Well, we got a 3 of Swords in the reverse. So we dodged having a big old heartbreaker betrayal. That's really good. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so this could be somebody wanted to come in and have a new beginning with a character, and that didn't happen, and it's going to turn out that it's a darn good thing that they weren't able to come forward. Was somebody planning like a return or something? And hold on. Yes, 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups. What? Okay, hold on. before I say anything, because I have this idea in my head of what this is, but before I say anything, let me get a few more cards. Can I see what the situation really was? By the way, grab your popcorn. This one could take a little bit to explain if it's what I'm thinking it is. Prince of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so I'll go ahead and say it. I'm going to start to describe characters. So right now we have 3 characters involved in this, from what I can see. We have got possibly a divine feminine who is interfering in things. However, even if she interfered, simply, and we're going to read it this way, but just know that it could be any genders, okay, involved, but I have to try to make a storyline that we can follow. So we have a divine feminine here who, her actions might not have been altruistic. They weren't. She manipulated things on purpose, but she turns out to have been the one who held the power to lock somebody down. This could have been an individual that she locked down who was intending to come forward, say, oh, here I am. I love you so much. I'm here to have this reunion. It's going to be amazing. You're my twin flame. I've just been really wounded. I need you to help me. You're the only one who can help me. So they might have been going to come toward some other divine feminine here who was very warm, very loving. And they were going to say, I need you to help me. You're the only one I love. Let's have this beautiful reunion, without mentioning, because that 3 of Cups has a third party energy to it, right? There's 3 people dancing round and round. They might have had a big story concocted about what they were going to say. They're going to come in so sweet, so nice. I'm so sorry that I haven't been around you. I've missed you. I love you. And underneath it all, this person has ulterior motives. This person is selfish, self-indulgent. They want to fill their own cup. They want other people to love them, take care of them. There's that 9 of Cups energy. However, whomever this feminine is, she put a screeching halt to that. She knew what their plan was. She saw right through them, and she became someone who bogged stuff down, somebody who slowed them down, somebody who was able to spot, maybe they were trying to move away from her and move toward that twin flame feminine, that they were going to say all the right things. I just want to be with you. When in fact, I mean, I don't usually have stories that are this ugly, but this is what we got. The thing is, this isn't really an ugly story because all of this drama and intrigue was prevented, right? Whomever this character was, if it was, we'll say it was a divine masculine. And the only reason I'm saying that is because that's what we have here, is somebody who was going to come in to a divine feminine and pretend like I'm a broken winged bird. Only your love can save me. Only your love can heal me. I've loved you and only you, and you're the only good thing in my life, and you're what I need to soothe me. And you know, it's going to be so wonderful, us together. However, keep in mind, there was always that third party. So they were going to come in and basically be indulgent and get all kinds of yum, yum, good, good, love, love from somebody that was going to shower love upon them, make them feel like, man, I don't even have to lift a finger. This person is tending to my wounds. It's like I have a little bell that I ding ding when I want them to come and bring me some more grapes and peel them for me, and, you know, use the palm fronds to cool me down. Because remember, I'm the broken winged bird, and they got to tend to me, and I made them feel so special because I'm going to tell them they're the only one. I only love them, and they're the only person that can soothe me. And all the while, this is going to feel like a really fun, really nice connection, because they're going to be filling my cup. And that's what I want. I want my cup to be filled by this person's gentleness and this person's love. In reality, I don't think it was ever really going to be a new beginning, though, because we got that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This was not supposed to happen. That because this person did not have truthful intentions. They might have even been planning on saying, you know, and at some point, like, all I want is to be back with you. You know, I've grown so much. I want to marry you. And here it is. Like, I'm so sure of this. You know, I figured all this out. The thing is, the only thing that this person has figured out is that They are the most prideful, most everything they do is they're a preening peacock. They want people to fawn over them, and they'll say and do whatever they need to get that attention poured upon them. So if this perhaps masculine, and please remember, I'm not talking about a guy doing this. This could be 3 women, 3 men. This could be reverse gender roles. This could be anything. I don't read for genders. I only go by what we see on the card to help us tell the story. But if this person who this is what they do. They have long range goals to always get what they want. Their sense of pride is in having people pour energy into them, and they'll say whatever they need to say to get people to give them attention. If that was the idea behind this return they were going to make, that return was stopped and prevented by this feminine right here. This feminine right here almost comes across as like a villain, but in truth, it's not a villain at all. She somehow reeled this person back in, seeing their true motives. Now, she may be in a relationship with this person and knew that they were about to, bounce on out and go get some kind of attention from somebody else. She saw them putting on their game face, and she was like, oh, trust me, I know when I see that game face that you're about to go and flatter somebody else the way you did me. But the thing is, I know the real face that you got. So I'm reeling you right back in. Here's the way I'm going to say this. This is the one case where a third party is a blessing in disguise. Somebody knows all their games and tricks. She was able to basically snare them, net them, and prevent them from coming toward this twin flame person who they were intending on playing a big old fanciful storyline with. I feel like in the cartoons when the big old hook comes out and like grabs somebody off the stage when they're like grandstanding and hogging the stage for too long. She basically is that person off in the wings who reaches out the hook and reels them right back off stage. No, you're not coming forward to anybody. I know I see you polishing your act so that you can go out and woo somebody. Oh no, you're not, because I know the real you. It's almost like she and this person, they actually, she wants to hold on to him, or she at least wants them to prevent them from being able to move forward and get fulfillment and happiness with someone else. But the truth is she's doing this person a favor by preventing them from coming in and telling their big, huge tale. Now, here's the ironic part. There is a piece of them that may genuinely say, but I really love her. And in their own messed up way, they know her worth. That's why they want to come toward her and have their cup filled. They know that they are maybe broken, and that's why they want to come toward her. But that still doesn't mean that they're coming in with the best of intentions. I don't know. I know this is a very ugly story, and I'll put a trigger warning on this just because sometimes unpleasant stories are not really fun to have to tell. But on the other hand, please remember, this is fiction, and this is just like we get to observe this and we get to see it from a higher perspective, right? Sometimes when someone's obviously needing to change their ways, it's like the universe has ways to prevent them from being able to come and dirty up somebody else's life until they change their ways. Or maybe the better way to say this, because I personally fully believe in, like our own actions and choices have repercussions, right? The way they've behaved has garnered them a relationship with someone who they see what this person really is, and she might even want to hang on to this person. She definitely wants to go ahead and block them moving forward to somebody else. But what's interesting is that she knows their ugly side, and she still wants that too. Or she at least, her own ugly side says, oh no, I'm going to stop you from being happy with somebody else who, would fill you up and make you feel better. You don't get to do that. So she might be blocking them out of sheer meanness. But on the other hand, all of this is actually working to protect this third individual who would have poured their love and energy into this. And it's almost like, oh, no. This is a complicated story, but you know what? It's a darn good thing that they are being prevented from coming forward to that Two of Cups person. Even though, and I'm not going to call this person their karmic, This person might be, operating from their own selfish and shadowy energy, but guess what? So are they. So really, these two are a more vibrational match until they both choose to change their ways. So it's just interesting that they thought they were putting all their ducks in a row. They were going to be able to make a move toward that Two of Cups person, tell them how much they love them. And even if there's grains of truth in that, even if they did want to change their behavior at some point, they still were coming in under the wrong vibe. They were coming in with a self-indulgent energy. You don't come towards someone with a self-indulgent energy and manipulate them into giving to you, saying all the while, well, it's because I really love them. No, first you want to be given to. That energy says right there, they shouldn't be entitled to come into a Two of Cups life. And the universe is like, and that's why it ain't happening. The ducks are in a row. They thought to move, to jump forward to that Two of Cups. Nope, that's not happening. Here's our blockage. And here is why the ducks are in a row to actually do the right thing, meaning this feminine who perhaps matches their energy, who prevents them, this is the blessing in disguise as well. She's going to get to hold on to them because she's blocking them from going toward the Two of Cups. Why is that a blessing in disguise for the two of them? Because I think these two are still going to be stuck together is what's going to happen. And I don't know in what way she's preventing them from coming forward. Maybe monetarily. Maybe there's, I don't know, with that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, maybe she makes it so that they can't move on, maybe legally, monetarily, whatever it is. She makes it so that, oh no, you're not going anywhere. Hanged Man, Nine of Cups, the Creatrix, and the Eight of Pentacles. I said, how is it also a blessing in disguise that the two of them stay stuck together? And it says, because they both are perhaps very selfish people who neither one is going to get what they want. And that's important because when people still can't get what they want and they sabotage each other and prevent each other from moving on, maybe it's good because they had a lesson that they needed to learn together about how selfish and even maybe deceptive. You notice how they keep like secrets here because she's got like a little keyhole in the tummy here. It's like the things that I want, I don't tell anybody what my plans are, but it's all about me. It's always all about me, about what I want. They both operate that way. So they deserve to be with each other right now. And think about how ugly that is to be partnered with somebody who always is acting in their own best interest, never as a partner, never with compassion or understanding about somebody else. And if there's going to be anything that can be worked on and changed, it might be that these two who are kind of, they're just both very selfish is what it comes across as. But they deserve to be together right now until they learn how to manifest differently, until they learn, oh, you mean I'm supposed to work for the things that I want? You mean I'm not supposed to just have my secret agenda where it's all going to be, I get my cup filled by other people and it's all indulgent and it's all about me? You mean I'm going to be stuck with somebody who's just like me, selfish, until I learn something else, until I learn how to actually put in effort to try to make my life better, not to try to get it from somebody else or prevent them if I think that they're going to, bounce over to somebody else that they can then mooch off of. I feel like these two people mooched off of each other's energy, and that didn't work for very long. These are like, I think that this particular darker feminine and the whomever the masculine is that was wearing the mask, I want to say that they both do the exact same things. They look at everybody as a mark and be like, ooh, what can I get from them? How will they fit into the plan of what I want? I want to be happy and I want other people to make me happy. And so I seek out the people that I think can give me the things that I want from them. Well, guess what? They both found each other and then realized, oh crap. No, you're not a giver. I'm a taker, so I need to go find a giver. And the masculine was about to jump over to some Two of Cups person. Even if they loved that person sincerely, they still are too much of a taker. They cannot be with a person like that and not ruin and crush everything that could have been real. So what's great is that they're not allowed to leave this karmic individual, this person, until they've changed their ways as well. I'm going to leave that one there. That's enough thought-provoking for the one day, I think. Thank you guys for being a part of my world. Thank you for giving this a thumbs up and subscribing. Take care. Bye.